welcome to a lovely sunny Sunday afternoon. 6th of September, and we're into the last bit of the Horatio winter wheat. I've got to remember to call it winter wheat because I was a bit of a silly so-and-so and called it winter barley yesterday, and John wasn't shy in pointing that out to me with a wry grin on his face. So I've got to be careful. I just thought we'd have a drive around. This is me being lazy, this. And we'll pop across. John's just opening up the last field. Now this field and the other one were probably the worst of this block as we looked at it all the way through the year, and that's been reflected in the yield that's been coming off. It's very variable, and I would think the average would probably be a ton to the hectare down, I would think. There's quite a lot of weed come up in it, but again, this is destined for the winter barley cover crop, which will be just making sure nobody's coming through the gate there, which will be broadcast sometime maybe next week or the week after. When you look down there and you see where the sunlight's, get away man, this beeping when you put it into reverse does not irritate me. You see that tram line down there where the sunlight's been able to get to the weed seeds and how they've proliferated, and there's a fantastic take of chickweed down there. It's a pity it wasn't a cover crop in general. But there's work to be done on this establishing cover crops in standing crops of wheat. I think it might be a bit of a struggle with barley because of the cover that barley gives, but I think wheat, I think there's a possibility of being able to do it. I don't know how. Broadcasting, people have tried it. It hasn't necessarily worked, but it might in certain seasons. I think if you get plenty of rain, which you can't guarantee and you can't switch on and off. So I believe it's worth looking at, establishing cover crops in standing crops. But anyway, let's go and have a look at John as he cracks on with this. Climb out, beep beep, take the car keys out the ignition, anything to stop it beeping. There he is coming along the dike back. As I say, this has got to be a bit of a perfect combining day. See a neighbouring farm's combine there parked up. It just mustn't be ready, mustn't be ripe. There's plenty of dust lifting off that, isn't there? It's a grand sight. Oh, there's a pheasant just lifted out there. Nice big cock bird. Oh, there's a young hen. Let's go and have a look and see what kind of job the chopper's doing, as the actress said to the bishop. That seems to be spreading it out reasonably well. Maybe he's not getting quite full width, but it's better than it was last year. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So there we have it anyway. 6th of September. The first block of wheat will be finished very, very shortly. But it looks like a decent crop, all things considered. And then so for the rest of this week it's going to be drying this and getting ready to cut the next block towards next weekend. The weather is set fair for the rest of the week. Cloud cover tomorrow, but then sunshine and clouds for the rest of the week. Rain possibly next Saturday, but I don't believe any forecast that far ahead. We'll just have to wait and see what next Saturday brings. But there's a possibility that in the meantime through this week John's arranged a direct drill from, I think it's Sumo on demo. So once we get some seed, we'll get that in, and that'll be to plant the winter wheat. It'll be this variety again, Horatio, as a first wheat on the oilseed rape stubbles. So that'll be an interesting thing to see. We will be filming it and covering it, so we'll see how that goes. There we have it. Thanks for watching.